Lewis. Watkins. And Paul. England looking to pass their way through. And the counter is on. That has been cut short. Yegi. Aim forwards. Mepham clears it away. And here's Gordon. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lewis. Spread out to the left. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Mepham with the cross. Has a goal!
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Harris. And here's Davis in towards the middle. Paul. Lewis. Paul. Jordan. Paul. To Watkins. And here's Gordon. In comes the delivery. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Mepham takes a clearance. That's been repelled. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Bowen. Gordon. Gordon! Fence has got rid of that. And now they can spring out of defence. Lewis. Gordon. Hits one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Johnson. Looking to break at pace. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
There's no fair tumble under that challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. James gets his final warning.
Oh, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Bellingham. Shapes to shoot.
That's a great effort. There was very little back there to indicate what was coming.
Oh, good spread. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's having a go!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Lewis. Looks to the other side. Kyle Walker. Now it's Bowen. Looking for the runner. Bowen. Well, they could break here. Bellingham gets over and intercepts.
Well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's the delivery. Johnson. Gently done. Watkins. James. Harris. First quarter of an hour gone. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, I think both teams are actually playing quite well, and there's not a lot for us to complain about. I think we've got a shot fest on our hands.
Out to the right. Bowen. Head out towards the right wing. Walker got a long way forward to join the attack. Hall. Hall. Gordon. Mepham makes the interception.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Gordon. Played out to the right. And he's there to clear it. Here it comes. Routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been cleared. Wales can start a counter here. Over to the left. James. Interesting ball. Ooh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. So, and
That's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
England have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make a one-way traffic and add to this lead.
James. Looking for options for movement. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Allen. We're going to throw in. There's a sharp little ball here. Goes forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Gordon. Watkins. England are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. He is just caressing the ball. Looking to orchestrate a counter, and it's Davis. James. Out to the left it goes. That's a throw. Here's the cross. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player on the side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And it's played forward. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gordon, chance to
Very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bit of skill. Wales can counter promptly here. Moved on forwards. Laid out to the left flank. Leppen can get it clear. Colwell. Wales finding their passes. It's run loose here. Gordon. Davis. Shifted upfield. Good spot, he's seen the run. Bowen. Cross goes in there. It's carried out. Quick ball upfield. Kunsa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fiddles it through. Lead forward. No way through there. Kyle Walker. Hall. Well, that is one way to stop him. Wilson with the foul. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Managed to get free. Tries a shot! By quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Forwards and with intent. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Davey. England can certainly afford to see this.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Davis is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew he was taking on there, Peter. Special delivery.
Colwell. Allen. Cleared without complication. Clearly not happy with that. He clears it away. Forward it goes. And it's Walker. Always onto this. Now it's Bowen. Colwell. Forwards and with intent. Bowen. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Out to the right. Harris. Wales looking to pass their way through.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's up. And he's had it. Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Lewis. Not Consa. Head out towards the right wing. It's just beyond his reach. Played long and they could be in here. And he cuts out the supply. Belling. Shifted upfield. No, that's been intercepted. Goes direct to the front line. It's been cut out all play. Paul. Bowen. Now it's Bowen. Swings it across. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And there's the end of the first half. Still solid. And for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. But at half-time, it is 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
England leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
England's doing well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
England finding their passes.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Crossed in once more. And it's hoisted clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cabango.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That'll be a throw. And here's Kane. Bowen. Time and again they are repelled. Wilson. Swan over. And it's Davis. Chinky done. Davis looking to get on the end of this. That has been knocked clear. He's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And the ball's come loose here. Brooks. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kane gets it back. Threads one in. That's a nicely measured pass.
Ward gets rid without sophistication.
Bone is sporting a guilty look after that.
Really is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Gets his pass away. Can he get onto this? James. Brooks. And that's a superb pass. Bush. James. Brooks! It's a goal! Wales back on level terms.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Wales grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
And it could be caught out here. That's surely a foul free kick. That's a booking, always locked in. Lewis does really well to win the ball there. Gordon. He's shifting through the gears here. Gordon's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Plays it from a quarterback position. It's lofted through here. Harris. Oh, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's Davis. James. And he's there to clear it. Stood up well to him there. Aim forwards. Lewis. Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Watkins. Oh, red. Nice interception. Played towards the front line. Kane wins the duel this time. Cups for safety. Gently done. And now the breakaway. Got himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's Johnson! Pickford gets it away. Lewis. Calmly anticipates. Turns back here, probably the best option. Early ball out from the back. Long time, excellent interception. Moved on forwards, and that has been cleared. Bowen knocks it out wide. Now it's Kane. Very nicely done. Davis defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gahey cuts it out. Looking for the runner. James. And it's Davis. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Played out wide. Bowen. Lovely feet. Oh, great chance. Bowen! Just clever. It made the keeper think he was going one way, only to let boxing by going the other. Very nice. England take the lead. Harris might just make this. Watkins. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And here's Kane. No, he's not coming his way this time. That's a foul. Super decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. Wilson with the forwards. Gordon is short. Gordon's cross. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. And now a sudden chance to counter. Allen. Cabango. That's been drilled forward. Hopkins. Fiddles it through. Gordon. Played into the middle.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Yehi. Paul. No Consa. Lewis. Johnson. James. It's a good spell of possession, this. Real chance! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Rodon. Up towards the front line. Yehi gets across to intercept that. Good read, needed to be. That's a foul, free kick's been given. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Wales looking to pass their way through. Shifted upfield. Opts to play it back. Wilson. He's free. He has got space. Now it's Brooks. And it's Brooks! Goal, Wales! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Wales go into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the play for a throw. Brooks. Bellingham with a definite foul there. Bellingham attempts a clearance. Walker tries to clear.
Wales clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Lewis. England finding their passes. Lobbed in behind. Played into space out wide.
And he'll be desperate to get another.
Here's the return pass. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Davis. Forward it goes. Harris chasing after it. Now it's Brooks. He's a sharp little ball here. Cabango. Moved on forwards. Gahey cuts out the pass. Paul. He's good. Beckham gets good distance on it. He's looking right here. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Watkins. Now this could be a chance. Now who's going to be first to this? Gordon gets flagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lewis. Now it's Kane. Spread out to the left. Paul would try cutting inside here. Beckham with the clearance. Great, but there's the shot!
The emergency is shut up and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Forwards with intent. Paul. Great skill, that's nice. Swung over into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Wales are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
In towards the middle.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect then?
Out towards the flank.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Wales making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
England are running out of time to save themselves.
Gordon. England have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Kane.
Bowen. Looking for options for movement.
That's tidy. Out to the left it goes. And that has been knocked away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Interesting ball.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Tries to get it clear. Good spot, he's seen the run. Chance here to counter.
Oh, good spread.
Wilson. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Over to the left. Now it's Watkins. 4 extra minutes added on. Can he spark a counter here? Konsa spots it. Ah, he's given it away. French one in. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Watkins played out to the left flank. Bowen. Ball. Kane. He's gone for goal! And that is that. In games of this nature, who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, Kyle Walker, especially because his team build from the back. Whether he's going to stay out wide or move into midfield and create some overloads. He's a player I hugely admire for his intelligence.
Just bludgeoned away. He's found a way through. Bowen. Leans it across.
I think if that could be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Watkins played out wide. Hall. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's called him up for that challenge. Mepham tries to clear. Oh, super ball. Big chance! Johnson. Laid back in. Now it's Bowen. And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Colwell. Out towards the flank. Wilson. That is out and behind. It's a good block.
goalkeeper beats it away. Tries a shot! Might be slightly concerned by at least hitting the target.
Watkins.
James does really well there, strong defending.
That's put them into a promising move. It's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Davis. It's Davis. Foot in. And here's Kane. Beckham gets over and intercepts. Colwell. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rodon. Passing nice and neat. That's good play. James. James proves just a little bit too strong. It's a decent looking cross. James. Now the finish! Real chance and a real let-off. Played towards the other side. Hall. Shifted upfield. It's a good-looking cross. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
And here's Davis. Kane, laid out to the left flank. Turns back here, probably the best option. Here's Gordon. Now it's Kane.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Aim forwards.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Colwell. He's felt that, hasn't he? Watkins, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Going a mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, and as they're every day, they've made it look like he's done it over and over and over again. And yes.
England have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Wilson. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Can he finish? We've gone forwards. Hall. Walker drives forward on the overlap. Walker with the cross. Forward it goes. Harris chasing after it. Bellingham makes the interception. Watkins. Gently done. Gahey gets across to intercept that. Back to the goalkeeper. Hall. Over Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Paul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for options for movement. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going He gets it away. England can start a counter here. Gahey. Bowen. And it's Walker. Nicely intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Wilson. Johnson. Colwell. And here's Allen.
Colwell really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he getting here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that feature, is he?
James! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played back in. Oh, that's a nice ball.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Lewis. And it's played forward. Just eases him off the ball. Interesting ball. Goes direct to the front line. And it's Kane. Gordon has created one goal already. Gordon, and he's in on board.
Really took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now that's well seen too. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Chooses to go cross-field. Allen. Chance to finish. Kyle Walker. Konsa. Forwards and with intent. Gordon. And the finish.
Gordon just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there. the finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Watkins. Kyle Walker.
That's very neat. And that has been clear.
He is just caressing the ball. Delivery from Walker.
Could move up again here.
Johnson. Now Davis. James. Gahey can get it clear. Picked up. It's one. Forward it goes. Gordon. England looking to pass their way through.
It's
And Rodon shifted upfield. Harris is onto it in a flash. Lewis. Gordon.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Kane. Has a shot.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Konsa moved on forwards. Gordon. Bowen. It's a great decent hit. It's as a race to the ball. Walker made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Walker could try cutting inside here. Oh, the ball's run loose. Managed to get it away. Watkins. Gordon. He's tried one. He's managed to get himself offside. Some resolute defending there. And it's Walker. Can he get away here? This has got that foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
And there were several options in the box to pick out.
Konsa. Gordon. Lewis. And Gahey. Gently done. Mepham getting this one clear. Colwell. Wilson. And it's Allen. Spread out to the left. The sun is shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Lewis. Gordon. Ball is flag offside. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time it is 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
England come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there's certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Belly. Paul. And here's Gordon. Watkins. Colwell. It's Johnson. He has found a way through. Colwell. And that's another good win of the ball. Gordon. And here's Gordon. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aim forwards. And he welcomes it in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hall pinches it off him. Can he stop it going out? And here's Gordon. Bowen. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Last-ditch defending. Harris. And it's Allen. Johnson. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Davis. Cross goes in there.
Wales making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Davis. It's Davis. James. Kane. Watkins. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. But he's forced to go back. Looks to bypass the midfield. Out to the left it goes. Bit of throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And here's Davis. Turns and goes back.
Harris really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was
Shapes to shoot! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
England take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal is such such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Now it's Bowen.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Lovely feet. Bellingham. And here's Watkins. And the shot! Watkins is offering a right smile there. Here's Watkins. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me. And why do you think that would be? Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable. And that has been clubbed away. Gordon. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Over to the left. Gordon's cross. Davis. Searching ball that into space. Spread neatly. And here's Allen. Just to show off his quick feet. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bowen. Bowen powering forward here. James, throws it away. Back it goes. Watkins really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort. Ah, he's given it away. Made out to the left flank. Oh, really good feet. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it out wide. Walker with the cross. Clear away. It's a throw. Watkins. Bowen. Ups for safety. Lovely bit of skill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And it's Walker. Lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Now it's Kane! Whoops. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. And here's Kane. And he's brilliantly. Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. should have made more of that.
Well read, the danger is averted. Played into the middle. Keeper's ball. England finding their passes. Walker. Oh, great chance! Brooks. James, and it's played forward. Forward it goes. Gordon. Bowen has found the net here, of course. Do have a chance to counter here. Cabango. The pass is intercepted. Bowen. Look at the space here. Lewis. He's got to be in here. All the way through, so back it comes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Turns and goes. There's the shot! Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. James. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's a quick ball upfield. Now it's Kane. That is a little undercut. Long ball looking to counter. Watkins. Gordon. He's a sharp hit of ball here. Gordon. That's good defending, very good defending. Looking to break at pace. Wilson. Brooks. Bowen. Now it's Kane. Bowen. Bowen. Here's the cross. Wilden attempts a clearance. There's some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
North. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bowen. Has a goal!
He went through it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
We've gone forwards. He is through here. Last-ditch defending. Now it's Watkins. The keeper's ball. Brooks. Aim forwards. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cleared without complication.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lots of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pickford punts it upfield. Wilson. And it's Davis. Brooks. England are closing in on a comfortable... He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has left him in a heap. North. Forwardson with intent. Too much on it. And that's the keepers. Brooks. Change of plan here, perhaps. Shifted upfield. Watkins, gently done. And Paul. And here's Kane. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He's going to have his name taken. Wilson gets right without sophistication. It's Walker. That's nice. Davis. And the counter is on. Wilson. Cut it out. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that could set him on his way. Bowen takes aim and crosses. And he's there to clear it. Allen. That man go. There's the crossfield ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Forward it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Now this could be a chance. And that will be the final act. Walker. Bowen. Nice control. Now it's Bowen. He is just caressing the ball. And he's managed to get rid. Forwardson with intent. Paul. Gently done. And it's Walker. Interesting ball. Bowen. Bowen with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Watkins. Come backwards here. And that tackle was certainly sturdy. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's not taking a blow. It's going to be a booking. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's moved away. Has to show off his quick feet. Played into the middle.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Bowen clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Over to the left. Bowen looking to break at pace. Walker charging forward down that flank. Walker. Bowen.
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Back to the goalkeeper. Konsa. Now Lewis. Paul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Delivers the ball. That was a brilliant interception. Colwell. Oh, good spread. And here's the chance to counter. Yehi. It's Bellingham. And it's Walker. Nice ball, and he might be clean. Their attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Pickford sends that a long way.
Wales, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Floats it up and over. It's a ball kick. Bellingham. Chooses to go cross-field. And it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look...
Johnson. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Watkins stood up well to him there. So what can they make of this? Johnson looking for the runner. Wilson is in a really good position out. Climbs up big!
Harris brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Yehi. Bellingham. Forward it goes. That's been intercepted. Aimed forwards. Harris. Now he's off and running. Konsa. Gordon in acres of space out wide. That is lovely. Watkins. Gordon! It's a nice ball. And here's Watkins. Now Lewis. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for options for movement. Do have a chance to counter here. Mepham with the clearance. Harris.
Wilson. Your impression so far, Jim?
He's fizzed it forward.
And the shots!
Davies did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. James. Head up towards the front line. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Shifted upfield. Played out to the left flank. He's trying to skip past his man. Hit into the middle. It's best to keep it in play here. Watkins. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Nice sequence of passes this. James. Wilson showing good feet. Great chance! Very good. Start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's Walker. It's Bellingham. Goes forward. Harris looks to get on the end of this. Played out wide. He's in space and looking for options. That has been knocked clear. And the shots! Chance to counter had gone. Colwell simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement. Might just make this. Bellingham. Gagey. And it's played forward. He's in a good position here. Is there, and he can get that clear. Has been knocked clear. Promising build up this, plenty of really nice passing. Beckham attempts a clearance. Walker. Well, the ball's come loose there. Cleared without complication. Gagey. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. field. Weapon. Lofted upfield. And it's hoisted clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good spot, he's seen the run. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Sketch defending, but up low. And here's Gordon. Lewis. And Paul. Now Lewis. Oh, nice touch. Cross comes in. Chance. Davis, strongly challenged there. Wales can start a counter here. He's got away. Out to the left it goes. Bit too much weight on the pass. Lewis. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Gordon looking to run onto it. Oh, that's neat. Aimed in towards the centre. Harris chasing after it. Comsa. Paul, Comsa, and Paul, it's Bellingham, forward it goes, oh it's a key interception, and that has left him in a heap, clearly not happy with that. Shifted upfield. It's a good spell of possession, this. Wales looking to pass their way through. Paul. Sends it crossfield. Walker. Walker stood his ground strongly, and he's got his chance to save. That's why we all say indecision is fatal. Thinks one through. And the keeper's got it again. Well played. Out the danger. Colwell is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Back to the keeper they go. And it's half-time here. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
England ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half. England head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. The second half gets underway.
England can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they played with urgency and purpose. They can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Wilson. Allen. And Wilson. Away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kyle Walker. Pickford. Gehi. Konsa. Spread out to the left. That's tidy. And here's Gordon into the box. He's there to get it away. Konsa to Watkins. Over to the left. Oh, it's played into the area. Wilson. Colwell. Played out to the right. Can he latch on to this? And it's Allen. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Allen.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up. Gordon.
Was deflected over the goal line for a corner. Little checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Should have made more of that.
Paul, Gordon, and Paul, Lewis, and Paul, Belling, and Paul, Watkins. And that has been knocked away. That's a good run down the left.
England making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Weapon. And Rodon. Aim forwards. Harris is going after that one. Gehi spots it and intercepts. Harris. Oh, that is a nice touch. Played out towards the right wing. Away from immediate danger. It is over the line. swung in towards the middle.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
He's having a go. Oh, it's come loose. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And the question, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Davis. Now it's Brooke. Can he finish? That could so easily have been different. Lewis. He's found a way past, and that's aimed into the middle. Neckham is there to clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Now he's had it taken off him. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gordon gets his pass away. Cross goes in there. Big chance! Kyle Walker. Walker tries making a foray down the right. James. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Watkins fiddles it through. Strong running down that left flank. He crosses it in. And it's Davis. Allen. James. It's Allen. Out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Walker gets it clear. Davis delivers. Keeper has taken decisive action. Kane. Gordon. Ball. Challenge just above the far side. Little touch, and that is a foul. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Bellingham. And it's Walker. That's good play.
That was a chance. What a chance.
There's the clearance. Played out to the right. Showing great feet there. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that should be the keepers. Moved on forwards. Lovely bit of skill. The movement is slick, the speed is slick. Oh, that is asking for trouble. No way through, so Brooks! Yes, it's there! An act of charity gratefully received. Wales have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen. England are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Gordon. England really have been poor. Wayward service is becoming more and more costly.
Harris might just make this. Got a throw in. That's a throw. A sharp little ball here. Now here's the delivery. Decent hit!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Gordon.
Now it's Bowen.
England really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Well, that's all spotted. Ball. Lewis. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And a shot!
The perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Purring through the gears.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Played into the middle.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Let's Walker. England and the finish!
Yeah, and the masses of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, there's no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
England desperately searching for the winner here, looking for options for movement. Nicely intercepted.
England showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Kyle Walker. And it's Walker. Well, the counter could be on here. Calmly anticipates. Gently done. Passes short and sharp. That's a clever looking ball. Picked up. There's the shot!
There's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been wrong. Yeah, he was on it.
England go into the lead.
Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bowen. Cut it out. Interception. His positioning was spot on. Turns back here, probably the best option. Hall. Now Lewis. Passing is crisp and sharp. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Forwards and with intent. That has been cut short. Wilson.
Wales have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Moved on forwards. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. England clearly now in lead preservation mode.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Konsa. Hall. Now Konsa. Forward it goes. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. With finesse.
Wales need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And that's well seen too.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Leopard. It's gone direct here. Time, excellent interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well read, nice interception. Gently done. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kyle Walker. 2 minutes to be added on. Bowen. Looking for the runner. Kane.
Footballing width usually identifies.
After it clear, it is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.